morning. How are you?
Good morning. As usual, doing great.
Okay. So how is your life going on? What's going on now? Anything new or different?
Nothing new. Nothing new. Same old classes.
Busy with your classes.
Yes. Because the Hindi exam is approaching. Coming Sunday is the lower Hindi exam.
Oh,
So,
busy actually, right?
yes.
So did you do any like specialization for this for teaching Hindi?
No, actually, no.
All right.
No. Yeah. No. I just started off and I thought that let's see how it goes. So then it took off. So from there I learned and I created my own content kind of, It is not tailor-made, it is actually custom-made depending on the batch.
Right, correct. Because I gave these exams also when I was in high school. I gave Prathama, Madhyama exams also. But it is like, very easy going, right? My teacher was there. She would help us she would sit beside us in the exam and help us. In those days, that was the case.
Oh, okay. Nowadays, that is not the case.
Right. So once they complete these exams, what can they do? They can go into teaching?
No, once they complete this exam, they can, if they want, they can do higher studies. That is, this is almost equivalent to degree in Hindi. So they can do maybe MA Hindi or, B.Ed and then go on to teaching. But this itself should make them proficient in teaching.
Okay.
But it doesn't happen so because they don't, study that. They just study it. They don't learn it. That is the difference.
Yes, yeah. There is a difference between learning and studying.
They have so much of pressure, no? So you can't blame them also entirely. Because very few of them come out of their own choice to study this. Otherwise, 85 to 90% is like, parents push them to study this.
Right.
So they just do it for the sake of doing it or to get pass marks.
Okay, yeah. But they need to have.
I think that once they finish this, then they will know how to speak. So I have to tell them that it is not so.
Yes.
Speaking is entirely different from writing. So that doesn't mean that if you are proficient in this, that you can speak Hindi.
Correct. Yes.
Yeah.
Because these are written exams only, right? There is no module for speaking in this.
Yeah. And nobody studies it the way you have to study it. No, you have to study it properly, learn the grammar part, and then like maths formulas. So if you know the formula, you can do any sum. They by heart it. So then what will happen is you won't know how to apply.
Correct. Yes.
Can't help. Yeah.
So I think you can teach spoken Hindi also. Is there demand for spoken Hindi?
Yeah, I do take spoken Hindi.
Oh, okay.
During summertime, it's spoken Hindi. Because most of them will want to send off the children for at least 1 hour, go out somewhere and learn something and come.
Correct.
So
Yeah.
Hindi is one in their list, apart from other art classes they send, there is one Hindi.
Yes. Because in Tamil Nadu, there is no, Hindi is not included in the syllabus. But in Karnataka, it is a mandatory subject. You have to learn Hindi in school.
I think now, earlier in schools, it was only up till 5th. But I think certain schools have it till 8th now. But of course, with the incoming of ICSE and CBSE, but very few of them go in for second language Hindi. Mostly it is third language Hindi.
Yes. And they have options like French also they can learn in school. So they have.
Yeah, because my son took French. Till 7th, he learned Hindi. And then he said, no, I don't want to get caught with you. So I'm switching off to French. So he switched off to French from 8th.
Yeah, when I moved to Chennai in 10th, that also was an option. Like you can choose. I forgot another thing. One was French and the other thing something I don't remember. So we were given an option. You can choose
Another foreign language.
No, not another foreign language. What was there? I don't even remember. But I remember that French was there. It was a part of academics.
Here in certain schools, you have Sanskrit also as an option.
Yes, yeah. Even in Karnataka, you have Sanskrit. Hindi or Sanskrit maybe. I'm not sure about it. Yeah.
That also is a very good language.
Yeah, Sanskrit also is a very good language.
Yeah.
But I think you will lose the touch of it. Only when you're studying in your school, you will learn about it. Later, nobody, you can't talk to anybody, or it won't be used in your practical life.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, but there are people, there is, like Hindi, there is Sanskrit Sabha also. And they teach you, they teach you spoken Sanskrit and written exams are there. For me, one plus point is it is the same. Hindi and Sanskrit have the same script, Devanagari script.
Yeah. Yes.
So I can read Sanskrit because I read these shlokas. So that was, at a very young age, we are put into this. Nowadays, that thing is, like it is not that prominent. Earlier, our parents, my mother used to say shloka, so automatically, like
It
hearing
comes.
them. So, so it was like mandatory that, morning means you have to say this, evening means you have to say this shloka.
Same with me. Same with me. Very early in my life, I learned the shlokas, like morning different, and during some festivities, it will be different shlokas. It depends like on the God that we are praying to. So different
Correct,
shlokas.
correct. But now I am also into this because it is nice. Reading only, so it is nice. Chanting and reading, it's really nice. So I have enrolled myself into a group. So during Navaratris, we have a field day, really. It's very nice. We get to, it's like a kind of a get together and, all 9 days we go to different houses,
Oh,
chant cars. So that's
oh.
really nice. Yeah.
Right. You're like, you're full on living your life, right?
Yes.
Doing
Yes.
everything, being busy all the time.
Yeah. Earlier, I couldn't do all this because of my other, family responsibilities. Now I am fully into all this.
How do you keep yourself motivated to do like new things or to be involved on a daily basis in something or the other?
Now, now it has become a habit because it happened way back when I was, maybe in high school level.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So now automatically I am attuned to it. So if I see anything new, I will not rest until, like I find out what it is and at least get to know something about it. Why? Then I would like to share it with my students because I have a huge audience, a natural audience. I don't have to go and go in search of audience. So I
Yeah.
will share it with them. So then that reinforces the knowledge again, isn't it? Whatever you have read or and I really have very good people. God has sent me good people at every stage of my life. So right now also I have one of my cousins. She is running a old age home. She is
Okay.
75, 77. If we
Oh.
look at her, like I am nothing in front of her. In 77, she's so agile and active and she runs the old age home single-handedly.
Oh, that is very difficult to deal with
Yeah.
old people and
Yeah.
take care.
And she also takes all these, Shoka classes, online classes at this age. Like me, she's fully tied up, 24/7. At least I have a Sunday off. She also has a class on Sunday. Like, I don't need to look elsewhere for motivation at all.
Right, right. If you want motivation, like you can
Yeah,
search it like around yourself only, it will be there.
correct. She was the one who put me into all these things. And not only put me, she gave me books also to, to just familiarize myself with. So, so that's really nice.
Yeah, it's nice.
Brings a
That is
balance to your life.
correct. Just to make you feel alive, you need to keep doing something in order to feel that.
So we are a part of a group. We have a syllabus that is monthly syllabus. We have to chant, like for example, like we have Ramayana. Ramayana means monthly chanting is there. They'll give us portions. We can chant it at like in our house, and then we have just put it in the group saying that I have done my chanting. That doesn't take much. You don't have to go anywhere or not even online classes. So like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
get it. Hmm.
so it's really
And
nice.
like you read it from a book or you just chant it?
Yeah. I have so many books here. This is Manas.
Okay. It's in Sanskrit or Hindi?
Yeah, this is Manas is not even Sanskrit. It is that Vraj Bhacha, no?
Okay. So you can read it.
But the script it's a Hindi script.
Same, like
The script
Hindi.
is the same. Yeah. Then I have Bhagavad Mahapuran,
Mm.
then Valmiki Ramayan, and then Sundarkand.
Okay.
All these things they give us, chapter. If you are interested, if you are not, then you can always step down. But then it's nice, no? In
Yes.
between, it doesn't take time. And then Bhagavad Gita.
So you always like, in touch with God all the time.
Yes, yes.
You truly
Because see, I
believe.
don't have this going out to temples is out for me. Because I have never been brought up in that culture. Because we were in the north, there this temple going habit was not there. So since we were not brought up in the Pakka proper south.
Correct.
So whatever we had to do at home. So that's how we learned doing it at home at a very early age.
Right.
And now I'm just polishing it because in between, with all our family responsibilities and everything, we just left it off in between. So now again I have
At any stage of your life, did you feel that, your faith was somewhat going here and there for God? Or did you
it
feel any?
happens. It happens. Yeah. But then God is our best friend. No, I fight with him. Only with him we can fight. It has happened, but he has always, like he has in every walk of life, he has told me that if I'm giving you some problem, means don't worry, there is something coming, which is,
Something
like
better coming.
something better to make you a better person. That he has shown through examples. My entire life, he has done that. So, yeah,
But
I
also
just
it's a play of luck also, right? It is a play of luck also sometimes. People are not lucky
there.
also many
Luck is
times.
there. I would say 80-20. That's what
80-20.
I will. Yes, yes. 80-20. That's what I believe. 20% is luck, of course. Do your best.
Correct.
Like if you don't do your best and then we blame, luck and then we blame, the third factor, but that is also not correct,
Right.
But that is the easiest thing to do, to put the blame on, shift the blame on somebody.
Yeah, that is the easiest thing to do. Right. Yeah. If someone does good also, you are like, okay, they must be lucky. So if they do bad, then you say, okay, that may be fate. So then we put it on God. When
Correct.
something goes right, you don't say like, for God did that to me or something. You say that I'm lucky, maybe I got this.
Yeah. That's why we are taught in our, when we go for these chanting classes, we are taught that every day you have to thank God, irrespective of how your day is or what it has, how it pans out to be. You have to be thankful to God and to your parents.
Yeah.
That's it. Nobody else, like parents and God, beyond them, there is
Yeah,
rest
there is
all only
nothing. Yeah. He
worldly
brought us into
attachments.
this world and he created us. So two most important people.
Correct. Correct. So that's how I also believe in. That's it. And then keep yourself engaged so that your mind is not
Yeah.
empty or free. Then it will be the right path. Only if you don't have anything to do, you think of
Think of so many other things.
unnecessary thoughts come into your mind.
Yeah, right. Yeah. So how do you
You
spend your
can,
day? Like, do students come to your home and throughout the
yeah,
day, what do you do? Teach.
yeah. Like I get at 4:30 in the morning, so 5:30 is my first session. 5:30 to 7. Then after 7, kitchen work. 8:15 kitchen work, breakfast, and then I lie down for some time, and then I watch the content which I was not able to watch the previous night.
Okay, okay.
That again, another session starts at 10 to 11:30. So before, in between that, I have to do my breakfast as well as my lunch. I have to
Okay.
finish
You,
off
you
cooking.
take a brunch.
No, we finish off breakfast and then I cook lunch because by
You
maximum by
cook lunch.
12:30, or 12:45, my husband has to have because he's borderline diabetic. So
Okay.
he has to have his food at proper time, exact time.
Right.
So then my son for him, I have to cook only at 2:30 because he comes out of the room only by 3:30. He's able to come out. He
Okay.
has a brunch, late brunch, and then
Okay.
he has late lunch. Yeah. So that from 5 to 8, I'm tied up.
Okay. But I think, speaking continuously is quite exhausting, right? If you are
It
like
is,
1.5 hour, if you're teaching, that is 3 day, I mean, 3 times in a day. It is
it
quite
is,
exhausting.
it is.
Mm.
But maybe now I am used to it, so I don't
You're
find it.
used to it.
Mm.
You take group sessions, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm.
In one go, at least there'll be 11 to 12.
Okay. Yeah. That is why 1.5 hour will be justified. Otherwise, imagine talking to a person for so
Yeah,
long.
yeah, yeah. So full time, we don't need to talk. I make them write and I give them exercise also. So
Okay. Yeah. That way you can, just relax a bit when they are doing their work.
yeah, yeah. That's why I keep all these books here. In between,
Mhm.
whenever I get time, I read one chapter. I finish of reading one chapter
Mhm.
because
So
I have
like you
to.
don't take a nap? You don't take a nap in
No,
the afternoon? No. Again, what time do you sleep in the night?
night. 9:30, 10, 9:30. I finish off everything.
Mm.
Then I go and lie down, but I cannot sleep easily. So then I have to read something or chant something or like meditate for some time. Simply sit and 10-15 minutes. Take out
Mm.
all the uh, clean
Like a
my mind,
mm.
my bin, whatever has got accumulated.
Mm. Right.
Then
So
yeah,
approximately 6 hours you sleep, 6 to 7 hours.
correct. Not even that much, I
Not
think.
even that much, yeah, not even that much.
Yeah, yeah. I think
Mm.
maybe by 10:30, 11 morning, I'm up by 4:30.
Mm. Right. The thing is that like you're used to this. From how long have you been following this schedule, like your sleep schedule?
I think for years now.
Yes, right. You were a fighter even then, right? Like you worked
Yeah,
and you were working. Yeah.
because I didn't have any other option at that time.
Yes, yes.
So now it's become a habit. Now I
Mm.
have option, but I don't want to
Mm.
because I've got used to it now. I
Mm.
can't. Then I think, what if I leave all this? Then what will I do? Okay, there are
Right.
these reading of books,
Yeah.
everything, but still, no.
Yeah. Something.
There should be. I like interacting. I like interaction. When those students come to me, and they're of all age group, so it doesn't tire me actually.
Mm. Okay. It is a
Mm.
nice
So
thing, right? Every person has their own personality. Different ages means to say their perspective will be different.
correct. When housewives come, we have a different session. So that is also nice because they all also, learning Hindi is only an excuse. They also want to come out of the house, spend some time because their exposure is so limited. So when they come here, it will be like a nice session, like I will become one counselor,
Yeah, correct, correct. Yes, yeah.
but I like
Yeah, that's like when people ask me like what do you do for your me time? So I said this is my me time when I interact with people. No, this is working. They say I don't consider it as work
correct.
because it's so
Same
much
here.
fun, right? Talking and interacting with people. So
Same
this is
here.
my me time, I say.
Correct. I'll tell that, what is your hobby? I said, my work is my hobby because I love it. So,
Yes.
I don't find it as a burden or I don't need to do anything else as a hobby because I'm loving what I'm doing.
Correct. When I used to earlier hear people telling that you should do something that you're passionate about, then you won't know that you won't feel that you're working. So now I'm able to understand what that means. Like
Ah,
only yesterday, one person asked me when do you, what is your me time? So that this is my me time, what I'm doing, talking to you. She said, no, this is
correct,
working. Then I suddenly realized that, oh, right, right. When I'm doing something that I'm liking, that is why I'm not considering that I'm working here. I'm just
correct,
talking and yeah.
correct, correct. Even when I started work in the market research, that time I was very new to market research. And
Mm.
my personality was not, like if I tell you that I was an introvert, you won't believe. I was. I was.
Mm.
But then I had to get into that because that time it seemed a very lucrative offer and I needed that for
Yes, yes.
different reasons, which I had already told you also
Yeah,
before.
yeah.
So I thought that somehow I have to adjust, I have to come out of my comfort zone and, like make it happen because it was giving me good money. But
Mm.
I had a very nice boss who could like, see the potential in me and he could understand that, like if given a chance, I can develop her into a better individual. So he gave me all the leverage and all the liberty, and he said that you go for personality development class. He told me 8 Sundays, and it was, mind you, it was a paid class. He paid for it.
Oh, you've been surrounded with good people all your
Yeah,
life.
yeah. Till date, like he is in touch with me, and he's my, he's like my friend, philosopher, guide, guru, whatever you call. So it was all, all 8 Sundays. I was like, oh God, only Sunday is the only day I get off. And my son was, that was way back in 2000. My son was just 3 years old. I thought, oh God, now how will I like leave one Sunday also and go? And I was thinking that I can speak English and I can know why is he putting me into all this. But I couldn't say anything because I needed the job. So I can't tell him that no, I will not do. I
Okay.
went there first Sunday when I went to the class, and I was sitting in the class. Like the person there, the trainer there, he asked us to draw a pot, and he said, "Mark your confidence level."
Okay.
You won't believe, I drew a pot, and my confidence level was somewhere 30%. Okay, 30,
Okay.
35,
Yeah.
40. He said, "Keep this. Then once we finish the class again, we
Oh.
will conduct a similar exercise." But
Mm.
then magic happened. Really, magic happened.
Mm.
One Sunday, 2 Sunday, like I was like, oh God, oh God, oh God. But after the third Sunday, it was like I
Okay.
fell in love with it.
Oh.
Then I finished that class, and then my magic pot was overflowing with that confidence.
Oh.
I said, now see, it is for you. Where was your confidence level? And now see, where is your confidence level? You yourself had drawn it. After
Mm.
that, I became an alumni of that because I fell in love with it. That I started loving it. And then
Mm.
every month we'll have an alumni meet,
Mm.
and we can go and speak, and like you get a platform to speak. So I like that format very much. So all of
Mm.
us were called, and we used to interact with the new batch. And then
Mm.
they used to ask us the same question: how come, how come, how come? I said, wait till
Mm.
you and now you're not able to look at it because your mindset changes. If I tell you now, you will not know because you are in your earlier mindset. Only when
Mm.
your mindset changes, the same thing when you're looking at it, you will look at it with a very different angle.
Mm.
It is only a matter of mindset.
And these kind
That,
of teachings, do they like last for long? Because when you go for such courses, okay, beginning,
uh,
then end of the session, you feel that you have changed a lot. But does that teaching last for long, remain with you for a long
that
time?
that depends on you. That
You,
depends on you.
that's on
Yeah,
us, yes.
it is entirely up to you how you take it further.
Mm.
Huh? I grabbed it with both hands. Yeah. That's what I tell people, that depends on your personality, your character, and your willpower and your determination. No,
Correct.
even
Because
language
people
is
go
like
for
that.
this, yeah, weight
Uh,
loss and naturopathy, other things. They
yeah,
go, they
yeah,
lose, and they become fitter, and they come, they're in full josh. They practice it for a week, 10
correct,
days, and later it mellows down and back to the same
correct.
life.
This
So,
same as with language also.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know the grammar, like you have read everything, but reading is different, and practically putting it into use is different,
right.
isn't
Mm,
it? So you have to
mm,
be at it. Any
mm.
language for that matter. If you don't
Yes,
speak it, the words won't come to you, isn't it?
correct. Yeah.
When I was young, I was, in the north, it was a colony life. So we had Bengalis, Marathis. I could speak Bengali, Marathi. I could understand also. But now I can understand. I cannot speak that fluently because I have lost touch. It's been ages.
Right.
Lost
Yes.
touch. For
Mm.
me to frame sentence with the correct, tense and verb, it will take time. But I can
Mm.
understand. So that
Yes.
happens with language. If you're not in
Yes.
touch, you'll forget.
Correct. And understanding is something that will come very early to you. Like if you're surrounded by people who are speaking that, very easily, very quickly you will understand. But the speaking part will take a lot of time.
Lot of time. Correct. That is why we need audio, visual, by
Mm.
looking at it visually, you know what is happening, and then pick the audio.
Mm.
That's why when people ask, I tell them that for, the different styles work for different people. I
Mm.
cannot say that what I practice will work for you also. You can try it, no harm. If it is
Mm.
working, follow it, or else make your own style. That's it. There is no hard and
Mm.
fast rule saying that this is how it should be, isn't it?
Mm.
Your ultimate goal is
Correct.
that you
Correct.
should know to speak fluently. That's it.
Right. Yes. Biggest issue every single day I get, like, how to become fluent in English. Please tell
I
about it.
really didn't know, till I came into this, I really didn't know that this is such a big thing, because what I considered as something granted for us, which came to us naturally,
Same here.
I didn't
Same.
know that it has so much of a, it is a problem area for so many. Really, that way, that means we are lucky. We are really
Yeah.
lucky.
And we didn't appreciate it earlier days, right? When we were put into this
Exactly,
situation.
exactly, exactly, exactly. Correct. It was like something given for us, no?
Right. Yeah. It
So
just naturally it came. We never had to put effort into learning this.
correct, 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 correct.
And no
It's happening.
resources also, right? Now everything is there, phones,
Yeah,
computer, everything is
yeah.
there.
And
That those days
another
nothing.
and another thing, I don't know whether you will agree with me. Another thing I feel is earlier the sincerity level was more because we had to find out for ourselves. Now
Hmm.
you have everything offered on a platter, so
Hmm.
we have become more lethargic. We think
Correct.
that things will come to us in a prepared manner. No, maybe I don't know if I'm right or wrong.
Yeah, yeah. Another learner also was telling that, if you want to keep somebody away from something, you have to keep that thing in front of them. Then they will be
Very
away
well.
from them. That is why they
It's
have the
true.
YouTube, everything, but they're not learning. Is because of that, because it is there right in front of you.
It's true. It's true. It's true. That's why I tell half the children, no children, they'll tell me, Auntie, how to do this? I said, I'll tell you, but you find it out. Today you will come to me, I'll tell you, then what will happen is your thirst will go away. To search for it will go away. You will think that every time if I have something, I'll come to Auntie, she'll tell me. No, you should be able to search it yourself also. I'll tell you how to do it. You do it.
Same
Because
happens
that's
with
how.
anything. Yeah, like
Hmm,
money, property, whatever. When it comes to you,
correct,
you don't value it. When you work hard
correct,
and you make it, it is different type of satisfaction and happiness. And you will preserve it. You'll take care of
correct,
it.
correct.
We'll see. Okay, then, yeah. Shall we? Yeah, it's been quite some
Yeah.
time, right?
Yeah, yeah. Don't worry. It will work out better. Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye.